G'day, my name is Cannon Fodder. Welcome back to MemoriaPolis. It's been a while. And rather than continuing where we left off in our last map, I figured we would start again. There is something that we must do. We must build a city. And to do so, we must start somewhere where I'm thinking that we can have the most prosperous. We're going to make things a little bit difficult for ourselves. We are going to start here on the seafront. We're going to place our villa right here. Just going to move it round. The road is up there, so we will have it facing... oh goodness, that way. There we go. Let's build. Right, for those of you who've seen this before, you know what the deal is. We build a city, we rank up through the ages, and we have to build buildings and make people happy with stuff. Along the way there will be challenges. Most of the challenges will be self-created. We have these things to build through, all these evaluations. But for now, we're going to start with some of our resources. We've got a lot of codex stuff to read through. We'll be able to do a whole bunch of stuff. It's fine. Let's just not worry about any of this. These are the stuff that we have unlocked. Right, some stuff we will need to unlock along the way. As each of our citizens give us stuff. Right now, well, we have not a lot going on. We need to start getting some resources. Right now, this is our build area. Let's expand. We're going to expand twice now. We are going to be quite limited, I believe, on stone. Oh, there's some stone up there. There's some stone here. Right, we will start stone there. We will start a cutting camp to try and then eventually we'll be able to build a farm and get some food going. One of the biggest challenges that I usually have in playing these games is resource generation, or at least balancing output with consumption. So, we'll wait for these to build. Our city is already growing. The art style has changed since the last time we played. Very interesting. And the controls are a little bit wonky. There's no tilt available. Used to be able to get quite like a tilted view of stuff. This cell shaded look is just not doing it for me. I need to get some more stuff out that way. I'm going to need a cutting camp. I think we'll build that out here. I wonder if it must not be built on buildings. Of course it must not be. Well, we can do clay and sand and everything else out there as well. Get the stone while we're at it. And then build another cutting camp. That's a hill, so it's obviously unbuildable. We'll build another one there. There we go. That'll carve out an area of tree for us. We've done now 40 cycles. We should, I think, go and have a look at see if we can do some research. We've got 2,500 blueprints with which to do stuff. So we should probably unlock some things first. Right, production-wise, new. Looking for the blueprints building, which I know is a thing, but I think we might need to level up our city center first. Now, I went with production focus. We need to Antiquity to level 2. Right, before we can unlock any of this. So I believe that's in here. We need to improve this, which will allow us to unlock various things. And that is mostly just going to be resources at this stage. So, we'll come back. We are back. We have gained the resources necessary to improve our villa to level 2. It's going to construct. While that does that, let's take a quick look at some of what we've got going on here. So we've got gold coins, blueprints, we've got memory points. I forget what those are. Citizens, our population. And quickly read through this. Cool, access to satisfactions and factions. We also have workers. So the total number available versus the total number total. Right, he then got all of the different resources as well as the consumption versus production and what is producing stuff. So we currently have ourselves a small farm that is currently growing in its farmability. We can increase production for this, which would require us to... Oh! Interesting. Okay. Maybe let's not mess with that just yet. Let's go see what we have unlocked. We have a statue of the founders, which requires clay and sand. We have stone, we have clay, and we have sand. I'm thinking that right now we go and we build... Ooh, let's see. Let's build this for the sand. And then we will build this one over here. Boop, for the clay. Those we'll have to do. I think we may actually end up having to move some of the other stuff around. There we go. Look at that. We can build the clay one. Clay is going to be important. Sand will also be important, but obviously we have a lot of that. 10,000 even. Like, look at this. We will not put that there. Let's... about there. That'll be fine. Alright. Back to our research tab. We can unlock a whole bunch of stuff. So, I'm thinking that we will unlock ceramics. I would like the Iguge. Would like some commercial, please. The arena. I have 500 left. So production, I need the architect's office. That costs me 0. That's good. This one I need 750. These ones all require 750 as well. So what else do I not have? I'm thinking some medic. These obviously all cost resources to build as well. So I think the first thing that we might do will be the arena. We'll try and place it over here. We'll put the ceramics workshop probably over here. The gauge elsewhere. But right now, we need the game to run. And we'll come back when it is. Oh look, no, we won't. It is now time for us to build an arena. We do not have the population to build it. We need 17. 17, 19, 17, 15. But 75 clay. We could do this around... Oh no, we don't have the clay for this. Look, the buildings light up. I would like for the arena to be here. You notice that there are two red squares on screen. That is where our population will set up their base of influence. We can also address certain things. So I'm thinking we might want to do safety and belonging. And then we'll give bonuses to these satisfactions. Other things, I thinking we might want this one next. Happens slowly but surely. As we build more of these as well, our population should skyrocket as... New blueprints to unlock this now. Wow. That's quite a roadblock, actually. Yeah, minus trust for all factions of the culture. That's... I wonder what that is. It's a learning building, so it's either going to be quite large or quite small. Which makes me think that the next one we build is actually this one. Is a trade building. That one has health, and we shall do esteem. Look at that. And here we are. The Hoplites. These is one of our first factions. They offer some gold. They offer a military cultural character, and their trust of us is level 25. We already have a cultural character for production because that is the focus that we picked at the very start when we were building this. I would like the ceramic workshop next. I'm going to put it over here. Now I realize there are no... actually, we should probably place it here to curtail the expansion of... Yes. Right, we need creativity now. That will influence them. So this is now both. That's 2 military plus 1. They would like to... I don't know. Oh. We have a carnival across 2 districts. Very nice. We've also gained the ability to improve yet again. This will allow us a stonemason, a carpenter with 2 new resources, and a new... a new decorative building, basically. I think, are going to need to expand. That's the edge of the map. Okay, so we will need to expand this way. This way is for our farming, in amongst other things. Also allow us to access a little bit more of this mountain and marsh area for such things as clay and sand. Right, but we now have 1 more of these, so he will share in the bounties. Must not be on buildings. Ah, because there is a building right there. There is a cultural building right smack bang in the middle. There is nowhere else for me to put this, except maybe to demolish some farms. So we're going to have to do this. It is unfortunate, but once the fields go back in, and we've got food reserves, so it will cut into our ability to produce food. I was worried that would happen. It's fine, we will make do. Look, they now have... We'll place someone there, like so. Cool. We are currently missing some esteem, and... oh, they've done more belonging. Cool. Shall confirm this one, and then we shall field management increase this back up to, I think, 6 will hopefully allow us to get a addition to our food production. We'll do it 1 at a time. Yes, 6 helps immensely, and we've freed up some space for some more districts. All right. The districts have also grown to surround 2 more of our buildings, so I would like to probably place down another ceramic workshop just so we can lock some of this in. There we go. I'm going to place this one here. The road can go between if it does indeed do that. Yes, it does. Look at that. I'm just so damn clever. Cool. We have capped the reserves on that. Cap the reserves on that. That could be better. We've run out of proximity buildings. We should probably expand into the forest a little bit more. And the architect's office, because I need blueprints. This does not, in fact, help me with any of my cultural buildings, so we really don't want to place that anywhere near there. But that will gain us some more blueprints, which will be great for the next age. And I need another cutting camp. Let's just do lots of wood. It will eventually clean out spaces, so. But there we are. Alright, coming along nicely. Right. We've improved yet again to level 3, our Villa Atticus. The family villa has increased. We now got some rather pretty walls. Look at that. I'm thinking that we might want to see what's behind this. We need tiles. We need blueprints. We are now generating blueprints. It's coming in quite quickly, actually. Tile-wise, we, I believe, do not have that production. We have clay. These guys do, I believe, vases and amphorae. They also include jugs. So, let's go and have a look at what we need to do. We need something that uses the clay. I'm actually thinking that maybe it might be... Is it a service building? No, it's a production building. Yes. But in the meantime, we will need to save up for these. The stonemason and the carpenter. Cultural evolution. Ooh, Middle Ages. Look at that. So much stuff. I'm actually thinking if we may need to mess around with some of our factions. We've only got the one. Really do need the other ones to come in a little bit. So I'm not entirely certain what that's going to entail. So we already have one of these. We need to... Did I not do... I did not. That was very rude of me. It's the one building I have not built yet. Well, we shall not build it. It's a learning center for creativity, and I'm thinking that the lowest of these, because I believe they're all at 531 now at this point, yes. So we got 600, so overcapped. 300, that's 320, 390, 307, and 308. So we need a steam. Balancing these satisfactions is really hard. So... They do give you some good bonuses though, right? So if you are at like plus health, you know, your food consumption goes down and something else. Safety, you know, give you, I think it's like less riotousness or something. I don't know. Make your populations happy, happy things happen. Right? There we go. Oh, look, there it is. The next one, the Heliots are free citizens. These are our production guys. So we now have 2. Ooh, fun. Let's increase their satisfactions, and let's increase their satisfactions. And I'm really tempted to just... I don't know, do I increase the production of stone? I might increase the production of stone. Yeah, there we go. We've increased the production of stone. That'll hit its cap pretty quickly. We've also got some areas. We can just... These are decorative, I believe, at best. Increases the chance of celebrations. Nice. There we go. I like more celebrations. I would like some military celebrations. I mean, okay, there's got to be a map mode that I can see. Creative Minds? No. This is just all the events. Alright, let's have a look at filters. Factions. See, look. So we got this one is shared. These two are shared. That one is wholly encapsulated by the military. This one is wholly encapsulated by you. You are also entirely... You might be shared between... Yeah. Like that. You can see where they are. Have their little zones of influence. It's very cool. I would like more trade, please. I don't think I can place that there. I can place it there. That's cool. That's good. That might help me a bit. This will hopefully hold on for a little bit longer. But I'm seeing our blueprint count at this point. So right before we end the episode, we are going to unlock the stonemason and the carpenter. I am going to be looking into maybe whether or not we want to build some more of these buildings. I'm thinking that the next 50 points we will use to unlock the forum. And then maybe... Ooh. Interesting. These are all have... Cool. Commercial faction has power of 5. Interesting. But let's build these and then we were going to end the episode. So I am going to place a building there. Stonemason. It's quite close to where he needs to be stoning. And then we're going to build a timber mill right there. Alrighty. But we're going to end the episode here. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, share, subscribe. This is MemoriaPolis. My name is Cannon. We'll see you in the next video.